Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. My name is Natalie Jones, and I'm the ASB president. Thank you. Thank you. At this time, we would like to remind you of the following precautionary measures. The Burbank Unified School District policy prohibits smoking, tobacco use, alcoholic beverages inside the stadium or on school grounds. In addition, no outside food or beverage is allowed into the stadium. In the unlikely event of an emergency, a public address announcement will be made. Please listen carefully and follow the provided instructions. In the event of an emergency where the stadium must be cleared, please proceed to the nearest aisle and calmly exit the stadium. Emergency exit signs are posted to assist you. Guests on the home side of the stadium should evacuate to the corner of the Parish and Verdugo or the corner of Keystone and Verdugo, depending in the stands. Guests on the visitor side of the stadium should evacuate to the Parish Street or to the field/courts directly. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic indivisible with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner to be performed by the Vocal Music Associations, Everett Babcock, Madison Flores, Jalen Harvey, and Samantha Solomoff. Natalie Jones, the ASB president. We are here today for the commencement ceremony of the class of 2021. With us today are the members from the Board of Education, and I would be happy to introduce them all to you. First is the president of the board, Mr. Steve Brittner. Thank you. The vice president of the board, Ms. Charlene Tabbitt. The clerk of the board, Mr. Steve Ferguson. And members of the board, Dr. Alma Agakanian and Dr. Emily Weisberg. We also have present today staff members from the Burbank Unified School District, and I would also like to introduce them to you. First up, we have Dr. Matt Hill, our district superintendent. The Assistant Superintendent of Instructional Services, Ms. Sharon Caseo. The Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services, Dr. John Paramo. The Assistant Superintendent of Administrative Services, Ms. Debbie Katut. The Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Dr. Sarah Neiman. The Director of Special Education, Tamara Sheeran. The Director of probably experiencing the same mix of emotions that you are right now. Now look up at the stage, at the many people who have worked hard and stood beside us to help us get to this point. Look out into the crowd, at the people who may have imagined this moment since before you could even speak, wondering who you would be on this day. Finally, take a look deep within yourself, the person who did it all. I sincerely hope that each and every one of you are incredibly proud of yourself. You persevered and flourished over each and every year through the ups and downs, twists and turns. You've made it. Ooh. Sorry about that, guys. That was a little scary. Am I good to continue? Woo! That was a big shocker. Am I good? Thank you. Okay, going back to the speech. Let me find where I was. Okay, right. You've made it to the end. Congrats. Thank you, guys. All right. I am so proud of you. Your teachers, your peers, your friends, your family, and your loved ones are so proud of you. And you should be proud of yourself. We have reached the end of another milestone in our lives, and now on to the next. In this new chapter, some of us might be going to college and trade schools, some might be going straight into the workforce, some might be going into the armed forces, some might take some time to travel, and some might not know where to go, and that's all okay. We don't need to have all of the answers figured out right now. I know it's cheesy, but it's true. You only live once. You get to choose how to live it, so ask yourself now and throughout your lifetime what you want out of life. As Aladdin once said, when did you last let your heart decide? Look deep within yourself and let your heart decide what's best for you, because only you know yourself best and what you want out of life. So once you have the answer, have the courage to keep moving forward, to create the life you dream of. Remember that anything is possible once you believe in the impossible. Lastly, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you. I have truly loved learning and growing alongside each one of you. Thank you for allowing me to play a role in the creation of our high school memories through ASB. I know there are many moments I will never forget. Thank you for being a part of the monumental decision to change the mascot so that John Burroughs is a more welcoming place for all students to follow. Thank you. I love you guys so much, and congratulations, class of 2021. Thank you. It is now my honor to introduce the Salutatorian of class of 2021, Nicholas Walker.
Welcome both to the class of 2021 and to the guests we have here with us tonight. After 4 years of going to Burroughs, we're celebrating the fact that we have made it to the end. Even though high school has only been a small portion of our lives, the fact that we're graduating tonight means that we finished 12 years of education, and we should reflect on the amount of work we put in to get to this point. None of this would be possible without the people that have helped us succeed, so I'd like to thank all the staff that have made our experience here as great as it could have been. We're prepared to face any challenge that approaches us. Burroughs has provided a high-quality experience that has allowed us to be prepared for anything. No matter what path we end up taking, we can apply the lessons that we've learned with the school and our families. We should be thankful for the support that we provided each other. We've met lots of people over the past 4 years that we'll stay close with for the rest of our lives. In the future, I know that we'll look back on these years as a time when we were able to get to know the people who mattered to us the most. In the future, as long as we apply ourselves to our goals, we'll find success in whatever path we end up taking. Once again, I'd like to say congratulations to the class of 2021, because our ability to adapt to the changes of the past year has shown us our limitless potential. We finally made it.
Thank you, Nick. All right, we will now have a performance by the VMA, Lauren Ducassen, and Jillian Flynn entitled, I Will Never Leave You, under the direction of Mr. Brendan Jennings.
If we stood on our tiptoes, we could peek over the sail, and once in a while we would see a girl slowly walking up the hill. And we'd think, what a sad situation to be outside on our own, to go through the town with no playmate, to go through life all alone. I will never leave you, I will never go away. We were meant to share each moment, beside you is where I will stay. Evermore and always, we'll be one though we're two. shadows that stretch into the night. I am filled with your sweet comfort as morning fills with light. I will never leave you. I will never go away. We were meant to share each moment. Beside you is where I will stay. Evermore and always we'll be one though we're two. For I will never leave you. No, I will never leave you. Never go away. We were meant to share each moment. Beside you is where I will stay. Where I will stay. Evermore we'll be one though we're two. We're still for I will never. I will never. Leave you.
Thank you, Lauren and Jillian. That was beautiful. It is now my honor to introduce the valedictorians for the class of 2021, Brianna Contreras and Patricia Miak.
Hello, administrators, faculty, friends, family, and my fellow graduates. I feel so honored to be this year's valedictorian. I would like to say congratulations to co-valedictorian Patricia Masiak, Salutatorian Nick Walker, and the entire graduating class of 2021. When Ms. Madrigal came into my first period Zoom class, I could never have guessed her announcement would be that I was this year's valedictorian. I was so shocked I couldn't form any thoughts when Mr. Peebles asked for a speech. Well, Mr. Peebles, I am finally ready. While high school wasn't the socially backstabbing prison depicted in Mean Girls, it definitely wasn't the glorious production of High School Musical either. So, what was high school really like? Yes, it was stressful at times. I won't sugarcoat that. There were times when I questioned if cramming my schedule with AP classes and extracurriculars was the right choice, but I knew that I had to challenge myself in order to become the best version of me. The race to better myself was worth it, whether it was getting an A on an AP biology test or PRing in an actual race. But between the late nights spent studying and the panic of going to the restroom during the 6-minute passing period, high school also showed me my real friends. The friend that would wait for my lab group to finish our experiments during lunch, the friends who would comfort me on bad days, the friends responsible for creating unforgettable memories at the lunch table, and the ones that surprised me with a cake to celebrating being valedictorian with me. Our high school journey would not be complete without a heartfelt thank you to the people who supported us. Personally, I want to thank my family for putting up with my Zoom classes every day, for the words of encouragement when I felt stressed, and for the pick-me-up snacks on what would turn into a late night of homework. I am grateful for my parents who have provided me with necessary supplies to succeed in my classes, whether it be pencils, confidence, highlighters, or support. I want to thank my mom for always being there for me to drive me to and from school or for simply lending an ear. I want to thank my dad for instilling the value of hard work in me every day. I also want to thank my sister for planning spontaneous activities to get my head out of the books, and my dog Max for sleeping next to me during every class. Aside from family, our teachers have played a huge role in our development as adults. They adjusted the curriculum in order to accommodate Zoom classes and tried their best to make these changes less stressful for us. As I look out to all of you, I want to emphasize how proud I am to be part of this graduating class. We are a resilient bunch that have gone through so much the last 4 years and have come out of the other side stronger. We have all had our shares of triumphs and tribulations and have become better people for it. However, speaking about all of you in generalized terms does a disservice to our personal identity. The class of 2021 is made up of a unique people who have such distinctive strengths and aspirations that define who we are and who we strive to be. Because the truth is, with great friends, a little bit of caffeine, and a whole lot of determination, even the sky isn't the limit. Thank you.
So, I've never written a speech, let alone given one in front of upwards of 1,000 people. In fact, up until this point, I've wholeheartedly avoided any sort of public speaking. Looking back on my time in high school, I can count on my fingers the amount of times I voluntarily raised my hand to answer a question in class. That said, you can probably conclude that I'm not the most outgoing person. Therefore, when I heard that I was going to be valedictorian, after the initial excitement wore off, I was struck with panic. All I could think about was how I was going to have to give a speech. After that, I settled in for some rigorous brainstorming about how I could possibly get out of giving said speech. The fear was paralyzing. Before I settled on an excuse, I was told that the speech was optional. You would think that after I heard that, I would have been overfilled with joy. I had finally gotten rid of the source that was causing me so much stress over the past couple of weeks. That's not what happened. Upon hearing that the speech was optional, I thought, well, now I want to give a speech. Of course, I was facing a lot of inner turmoil. How could I pass up the opportunity of giving a speech to my entire graduating class? But also, how could I take on the opportunity of giving a speech to my entire graduating class? Well, here I am giving a speech to my entire graduating class. I might have skipped a few steps in my journey to help assuage my fear of public speaking, like maybe actually raising my hand in class, but here I am. Here I am thanking my teachers for always being there when I needed help. Without their excellent teaching and advice, I would never have been able to become valedictorian. Here I am giving a quick shout out to Coach Peebles for putting up with me these past 4 years. I'm sorry for being so forgetful all the time. Here I am thanking Ms. Permenter for helping me write this speech. Here I am thanking my friends for always keeping me on track when it came to deadlines and test dates, and for making these past 4 years of high school unforgettably fun. And here I am, thanking my parents for always supporting me while I was growing up and encouraging me to do my best in school. And here we are, class of 2021. After a year filled with uncertainty and fear, here we are. Fellow graduates, don't let fear ever stop you from doing anything. No matter where you end up after high school, whether it's a university or a community college or any other route you decide to take, fear will always be there. You will inevitably have to face it. Just remember to never let it be an obstacle in the way of accomplishing your dreams. Move through it, and then, well, there you are. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. It is now my pleasure to introduce the principal of John Burroughs High School, Miss Deborah Madrigal.
Good evening. Hello, class of 2021. Give yourself a shout. Are you excited? Are you happy? We are here to celebrate you. Isn't it a beautiful day? It is a beautiful day. We're all here together. This is the day we didn't think would happen. At times, I didn't think it was going to happen, but it did. And we're here together in this beautiful place with all these beautiful people to celebrate you. All day long, the song It's a Beautiful Day by YouTube has been going on in my head, as you could tell. And it's been running through my head, and I've been thinking how wonderful it is that we're all here, and how happy I am to be on this field to celebrate your accomplishments. We are here to mark your transition into adulthood, knowing you are prepared. This is your day. This is your time to shine. This is your time to sit here as a whole class, something that you haven't been able to do all year. Just this event is a reason to celebrate, but we're celebrating much, much more than just sitting together. We are celebrating your tenacity, your hard work, and your passion. You are here, you are the reason it is a beautiful day, and we've made it through the most difficult year we've experienced on many levels, especially in education. You've had to endure hours and hours of sitting in front of a screen and trying to learn as much as you can in an environment that is completely different than anything you have done during the last 12 years. But you did it. You made it. Give yourself a clap. You made it. You have accomplished so much. The class of 2021 has made its mark on John Burroughs High School. There were many activities you couldn't participate in this year, and many of you took the time you would have used to going to those practices and different activities, and you've learned new hobbies, you've participated in new groups, and then found out you had skills and talents in areas you never dreamed of. Some of you took the time to work on things that you're passionate about, social justice, and the making of a permanent change to John Burroughs High School. You accomplished something that many people have been trying to accomplish since the 1970s, and that is to change the mascot. Years from now, you'll come back and see how that change you made changed the direction of John Burroughs High School. You're definitely heroes to many people who wanted to make that change for a long time. You've been heroes in lots of other ways, helping your younger brothers and sisters out, helping your parents out, and supporting your friends along the way. Every day doing heroic little things that made a big difference in many people's lives. We have a person here tonight who is a hero to many of us. She has made a difference in the life of every single student and employee in the Burbank Unified School District, Ms. Lenora Aguilera. Can you stand up, Lenora? She's over there in the white coat. She's our head nurse. She has been the person that everybody has gone to get information, support, and help throughout the entire district. She has been there for us all, night and day, no matter what the time. She stepped up and took care of all of us. Ms. Aguilera sacrificed many hours to ensure our safety and well-being. We appreciate all of her effort, and we thank you very much. Like Ms. Aguilera, many of you have been an inspiration for your family members and friends. You didn't give up, you didn't stop, and you found ways to get things done and to adapt. You've learned new things about yourself and your family. At times throughout this year, it was a heroic thing just to get out of bed. It was heroic to do the things that you had to do. There were probably times when you didn't think you could do it. But you did. You kept going, you learned, and you figured it out. You succeeded more than you thought you could. We have 103 students here today that are graduating with a 4.0 or higher. We have students going to Ivy League colleges. We have students going to most of the Cal States and every UC. We have students going to private schools all across the country. Many of our programs not only survived, but succeeded and won awards. Our amazing programs like choir, drama, and athletics continued performing. And today we've had games, and they're going on even after graduation. This shows the tenacity and spirit of the class of 2021. You don't give up. You keep moving forward. And as you move forward, you'll take a lot of John Burroughs High School with you. You'll take a lot of this year with you. Although it's hard to believe, you will miss being at home and all the extra time you had with your loved ones. I want to take this moment to thank all of the adults in your life who have supported you in this process. Your parents, guardians, teachers, family members, and friends. All the people who have supported and helped you get here. Can you please stand up and give a round of applause to all of the adults who have supported you, class of 2021. I'd like to thank all the adults present here today and watching online. Thank you so much for all your support. Without you, we couldn't possibly be here today. I know with the John Burroughs class of 2021 out in the world will be a better place. You have personally made me very proud to be your principal, and you've touched my heart. Continue to challenge yourselves and those around you. Each of you has what it takes to make your dreams come true and help others make their dreams come true. It's been an honor to serve you. I'd like to quote you too. It's a beautiful day. Don't let it get away. It's a beautiful day. Thank you. And now it's time to officially recommend the class of 2021 for graduation. The members of the class of 2021 have met all the requirements of the state of California and the Burbank Unified School District for a high school diploma or certificate of completion. It is my pleasure to recommend the class of 2021 to Superintendent Dr. Matt Hill.
And me by the state of California and the Burbank Unified School District, it is my pleasure to present the class of 2021 to Mr. Steve Frittner, President of the Board of Education, for conferment of diplomas of graduation or certificates of completion.
By the authority vested in me as a trustee of the state of California and as president of the Board of Education of the Burbank Unified School District, I certify that the students of the class of 2021 have met the criteria necessary for graduation and confer upon them a diploma of graduation or certificate of completion. Congratulations!
And now it's time for roll call. Can I please have the senior class president and senior vice president who will be saying the names for roll call come up, please.
start. She's gonna go. Okay, perfect. Okay. Natalie Jones. Go, go, go.
Kiara Cruz.
Brianna Contreras.
Annabelle Ruggles.
Patricia Masiak.
Sophia Moore.
Nicholas Walker.
Harper Fortsmith.
Fox Mello.
Angelina Lee.
Joseph Estrada.
Linda Tam.
Catherine Virtue.
Marion Schneider.
Isabella Boulay.
Christine Vlick.
Victoria Macias.
Divya Chandrasekaran.
Patrick Abarca.
Karina Montez.
Phoenix Abe.
Brian Lira Mendoza.
Robert Abrahamian.
Olivia Grace.
Owen Abrams.
Sophia Liwag.
Gabriela Aburto.
Damian Lopez.
Alexis Adair.
Kai Lopez.
Andrew Adams.
Ricardo Lopez.
Brandon Agagas.
Julieta Lopez Acevedo.
Brianna Aguilar.
John Lozano.
Olivia Aguilar.
Lauren Lucas.
John Alajijian.
Joshua Lucero.
Jasmine Albaran.
Manuel Lucero Gomez.
Johnny Albuquerque.
Caden Lurie.
Rigoberto Alcantar.
Janeth Machado.
Guadalupe Alcantar Arroyo.
Mary Maida.
Melissa Alcaraz.
Carla Maldonado.
Justin Alagarbes Canfield.
Madison Manahan.
Gasper Alfaro Moreno.
Anna Matia.
Pauline Angela Miles Alipio.
Drake Marasek.
Ariana Allen.
Ariana Marquez.
Layla Altawil.
Layla Marquez.
Sierra Alvarado.
Sam Marquez.
Jaslyn Alvarado.
Sydney Martin. Alyssa Martinez.
Samuel Whiteside.
Brianna Martinez. Maritza Martinez.
Esperanza Alvarez.
Miguel Angel Martinez.
Jonathan Alvarez.
Steven Martinez.
Carlos Anguiano.
Valera Martinez Rodas.
Humberto Aragon.
Braden Matsumoto.
Valentina Arellano.
Caitlin Mazzari.
Stephanie Arias.
Melissa McAllister.
Cyrus Arnold.
Kira McCann.
Rogelio Araguin.
Genesis McGee.
Samantha Ataide.
Cade McGovern.
Carl Atienza.
Ryan McGowan.
Dylan Alestia.
Connie McKeon.
Amy Avadano.
Marissa Medina.
Josiah Aviles.
Tony Melchor.
Everett Babcock.
Brandon Mendez.
Lauren Bailey.
Isabella Mendiez.
Cadence Baker.
Adriana Mendoza.
Isabella Ballesteros.
Gabriel Mendoza.
Bridget Barrera.
Charisma Mendoza.
Jay Barron.
Bryce Merson.
Shondor Bartok.
Lana Messina.
Skylar Bates.
Oscar Metcalf.
Max Battaglia.
Anda Mermarian.
Grace Rose Bauer.
Brandon Miller Ramirez.
Maximus Baxter.
Avery Mockery.
Natalie Bernard.
Catherine Mohos.
Samuel Bernardi.
Grace McCrassick.
Ashley Best.
Dami Mokolo.
Audrey Bird.
Dominic Montante.
Ashley Bischoff.
Edward Morales.
Brooklyn Bosco.
Ethan Morales.
Brendan Bostick.
Gabby Morales.
Faith Boulanger.
Hannah Morales.
Mariah Bauman.
George Moran.
Kaylee Brahms.
Annalisa Moreno.
Minna Brassfield.
Jehu Morning.
Sky Brower.
Kevin Morris.
John Paul Bromhead.
Kaya Mauser.
Hannah Brown.
Isabella Mucha.
Kelly Brown.
Kaylin Munoz.
Ty Brown.
Ida Muradian.
Taya Brumbaugh.
Drew Murcott.
Sophia Bruno.
Sarah Naki.
Kiana Bullman.
Malia Nagashiki.
Nicholas Bullock.
Annette Nalbantian.
Ethan Burgess.
Jackson Nanfria.
Sarah Burke.
Darby Nealis.
Brooke Butler.
James Nealis.
Martin Kalingo.
Scarlett Naviler.
Emily Callahan.
Evan Ing.
Margot Louis Camacho.
Esperi Wynn.
Linnea Campbell.
Jackie Wynn.
Emily Canaday.
Kathleen Wynn.
Tyler Cantrell.
Alyssa Wynn.
Nathaniel Capps.
True Wynn.
Jacob Cardenas.
Eliza Nevis.
Maya Cardiel.
Jack Nietzsche.
Cole Carriaga.
Christina Nushanian.
Diana Carmiel.
Jackson Oakley.
Jericho Karak.
Kylie Obermeyer.
Benjamin Casper.
Genesis Ochoa.
Rudy Castaneda.
Colin O'Neill.
Carlos Castaneda.
Jesse Orozco.
Diego Castellon.
Melissa Orozco.
Jabez Castillo.
Nyla Ortega Monzon.
Tanya Castillo.
Caesar Ortiz.
Jasmine Castro.
Seda Padron.
Caitlin Chapman.
Larian.
Samuel Cho.
Crystal Palacio.
Sarah Chowdhury.
Haslin Pamala Sanchez.
Sergio Choi.
Jackson Paxwicks.
Ashley Christofferson.
Jadalyn Sky Polano.
Caitlin Cisneros.
Ashley Peltier.
Earl Clark.
Noel Pennington.
Ethan Clark.
Michael Pentland.
Jonathan Clark.
Serena Perdomo.
Juliana Cobb.
Charlie Perez.
Reese Koblenz.
Gabe Perez.
Sarah Cohen.
Grace Perez.
Jacob Conahan.
Isabel Perez.
Angeli Nicole Conception.
Noen Perez.
Marie Beatriz Conway.
Jamie Perez Fernandez.
Kalani Kokia.
Andrew Peterson.
Ismael Cortez.
Charn Pivnil.
Daniel Kosia.
Angelo Piccioni.
Alexis Cosio.
Bryce Pickett.
Carter Cottrell.
Alina Piedro Flores.
Stephen Kova.
Eliza Pino.
Jonathan Cox.
Jose Pisano.
Nora Crawford Ellis.
Daniel Pagosian.
Isaiah Cruz.
Haley Powell.
Isaiah Cruz.
Daniel Persieto.
Juliana Cruz.
Lola Kiogra.
Arlene Cuevas Reyes.
Cassandra Quiros.
Michael Catone.
David Rodillo.
Elizabeth D'Agostino.
Leslie Ramirez.
Michael Dagger.
Melissa Ramos.
Cameron Dalrymple.
Sarah Remoy.
Brian Dow.
Lindsay Reardon.
Christine Dovtian.
Sebastian Rianso.
Cooper Dawes.
Jag Rivers.
Edelweiss Eves de Jose.
Angel Reyes.
Sarah De
Marcus Richardson.
Diani Del Castillo.
Charlotte Richardson.
Skylar Delgado.
Jade Riley.
Sadie Demert.
Camille Robinson.
Andrea Diaz.
Jocelyn Robles.
Dylan Diego.
Daniel Rodriguez.
Valentina Dominguez Donato.
Joseph Rodriguez.
Christian James Donato.
Tiffany Rodriguez.
Alice Dore.
Luke Rogers.
Elijah Dowers.
Emily Rohan.
Gonzalo Duarte.
Maylee Romberger.
Lauren Duncanson.
Emmanuel Romero Quadle.
Genesis Duran.
Peyton Ross.
Adrian Durazo.
Michael Rustamian.
Theodore Durkee.
Crystal Rubin.
Sean Dermick.
Kimberlina Rudder.
Brian Dyer.
Carla Rafael Gayo.
John Edward.
Desmond Ruggles.
Neil Eckler.
Nicholas Ruiz.
David Escalante.
Bryce Ruth.
Zoha Farouk.
Zachary Ruth.
Alize Feinberg.
Jace Sadsad.
Samantha Farrows.
Jasmine Sadsad.
Sophia Farrell.
Samantha Salamoff.
Jacob Fisher.
Marina Salazar.
Dylan Flinchbaugh.
Olivia Salisbury.
Madison Flores.
Trey Sanchez.
Jillian Flynn.
Diego Sandoval.
Samuel Fonseca.
Priscilla Sandoval.
Megan Fournier.
Vincent Sandoval.
Antonio Franco.
Dana Senka.
Joseph Frankenbush.
Isabella Santano.
Elizabeth Frazier.
Mila Santos Brochu.
Rory Freck.
Eskandar Santos Iniguez.
Scott Frobos.
Vincent Santos Sednow.
Hannah Fuentes.
Rohit Saravana.
Carly Fujioka.
Carla Suseto.
Loren.
Alyssa Sheree.
Elias Galaviz.
Tyler Schruffel.
Olivia Galuzza.
Samuel Schwadron.
Andre Garcia.
Mia Schwartz.
Max Garcia.
McCarthy Scott.
Wendy Garcia.
Jordan Scott.
Crystal Garcia Carrillo.
Alexi Seal.
Emmanuel Garrido.
Noah Simpson.
Eli Galtcrab.
Alejandro Serrano.
Carmen Girardi.
Michelle Severikian.
Daisy Gill.
Dylan Shaw.
Adam Goldberg.
Zarina May Sierra.
Grace Goldstein.
Alejandro Silva.
Cassandra Gomez.
Donna Amanda Silver.
Kimberly Gomez.
Ian Nicholas Silvestre.
Paul Gomez.
Riley Simon.
Samantha Gomez.
Sura Sohi.
Alyssa Gonzalez.
Tara Sohi.
Anthony Gonzalez.
Michael Solis.
Audrey Gonzalez.
Kesine Sorokina.
Cynthia Gonzalez.
Reina Sosa.
Daniel Gonzalez.
Connor Soto.
Diego Gonzalez.
Austin Sowers.
Dora Gonzalez.
Ella Spagnolo.
Jasmine Gonzalez.
Madeline Spangler.
Andrew Gonzalez Salvador.
Orion Spadafora.
Joshua Gonzalez.
Jeffrey Stein.
Liliana Gonzalez.
Tiara Stewart.
Manuel Gonzalez.
Cameron Straker.
Stephanie Gonzalez.
Isaac Stravas.
Hector Gonzalez Rodriguez.
Elizabeth Surratt.
Milo Gosh.
Yanine Sowi Montanian.
Gael Grajales.
Danielle Swaysgood.
Nicholas Grajeda.
Max Takashi.
Kylie Green.
Amaya Takizawa.
Angel Griffin.
Salutatorian.
Lauren Griffin.
Zion Taylor.
Tyler Griffin.
Zuri Taylor.
Mia Grijalva.
Alan Teo.
Catherine Grimm.
Kirsten Nicole Tiasonio.
Adam Grossman.
Christina Teodoro.
Nathan Grudrone.
Sophia Toronto.
Fiona Handy.
Nicole Thomas.
Jagger Guerin.
Sophia Thompson.
Julia Guglielmo.
Noah Talon.
Jordan Guzman.
Shay Thornton.
Alyssa Hanada.
Genesis Torres.
Ava Harkin.
Jude Tinsley.
Ellie Harris.
Daniela Tirado.
Kendall Harris.
Hayek Tarosian.
Felix Hammond.
Destiny Torres.
DeJounte Hampton.
Andy Toth.
Jalen Harvey.
Nicholas Tran.
Danielle Hebry.
Gabrielle Trigo.
Carrie Ann Harisi.
Diego Tupua Stiefel.
David Hernandez.
James Turner.
Omar Hernandez.
Kirsten Tyler.
Natalie Hernandez.
Russell Uvas.
Betsy Herrera.
Sofia Valdez.
Eric Herrera.
Angeline Nicole Valdez.
Blake Hildebrandt.
Tanner Vanoli.
Kento Haladalek.
Jordan Varela.
Jacob Hooker.
Johanna Vasquez Rosales.
Madison Howick.
Marcus Veet.
Evan Hoyle.
Sean Velasco.
Emily Huerta.
Clarisca Velasquez Umansor.
Marion Hunter.
Ryan Vieira.
Joaquin Hurtado Castro.
Isabel Villatoro.
Angelina Huynh.
Jessica Virtue.
Zane Hyatt.
Miguel Vizcaino.
Sofia Iniguez.
Megan Vo.
Angela Iniguez Monzon.
Connor Volkamore.
Adam Interiano.
Vincent Vu.
Soleil Jackson.
Eliza Laley.
Ryan Jaramillo.
Calvin Williams.
Gregory Jeskowiak.
Anissa Walker.
Charlotte Jennings.
Garrett White.
Mariel Jimenez. Michael Kregler. Riley Krieg. Cole Cavarda. Jack Quant. Nathaniel Lorente. Nikolai Lazarev. Anaya Leith. Alexandria Nicole Lee. Gavin Lee.
Let's go.
Ashley Leva. Valerie Lentine. Carol Lisiaga. Cindy Linares.
Dinova Petrulis.
Oh, you said it already? What's her name? Did you announce it?
And last but certainly not least, Alyssa Valenzuela.
Thank you.
This is a very proud moment. Graduates, please stand. Turn your tassels to the left side. Open your covers for the Alma Mater. Family guests, please turn and check the program and join us all in singing the Alma Mater. For the first time, some of you. Oh, that was beautiful. Congratulations, class of 2021. I would like to thank you for attending today's ceremony. Please make sure that you pick up your belongings and drive safely. Congratulations, students.